Well, hello. Um, so I went to the dentist today. I got my cavities filled in. So my mouth and my lip are pretty numb. Now, if you've never had your cavities, filled in before, it kind of sounds like this. It's hard to articulate your words because you feel like everything's numb, so you can't really move them like you want to. So I kind of thought it was a fun idea to read you an excerpt from Friedrich Nietzsche's The Genealogy of Morals. So I thought it would be fun to read it, so and I was trying to get this on my phone, but my phone's fucked up. I don't know how I stopped. It won't let me record, so might as well, use my old laptop. So here we go. Oh, and by the way, if you never read this before, it's a psychology book, and a lot of big words. So sometimes I might not be able to pronounce it, even with even if I don't talk like normally. I can't really pronounce it well. Okay. But you're finding this hard to follow. You have no eyes for something which took 2,000 years to triumph. That comes as no surprise. All things whose history stretches out far behind them are difficult to see in their entirety. But this is indeed what happened. From the trunk of the tree of revenge and hatred, Jewish hatred, and the deepest and the most sublime hatred that is, the kind of hatred which creates ideals and changes the meaning of value, a hatred the like of which never been on earth. From this tree grew forth something equally incomparable, a new love, the deepest and most sublime of all kinds of love. And from what other trunk could it have grown on? But let no one think that it somehow grew on a genuine negation of the thirst for revenge, and the antithesis of Jewish hatred. No, the opposite is the case. Love grew forth from this hatred as its crown, which pursued in the lofty realm of light the goals of hatred, victory, spoils, seduction, driven there by the same impulse with which the roots of the hatred sank down ever further and more lascivious. I just can't say activist. I don't even know what the fucking word is. Into everything deep and evil. This Jesus of Nazareth, as the gospel of love, incarcerate this Redeemer, bringing victory and salvation to the poor, the sick, the sinners. Did he not represent the most sinister and irresistible form of the very same temptation, the indirect temptation to accept those self-same Jewish values and new versions of the ideal? Has Israel not reached the ultimate goal of its sublime vindictiveness through the detour very Redeemer who appeared to oppose and announce the dissolution of Israel? Is it not characteristic of the secret black art of a truly great policy of revenge, of a far-sighted subterranean revenge which unfolds itself slowly and thinks ahead, and Israel was obliged to deny the very instrument of this revenge as a mortal enemy and crucify him before the whole world, so that the whole world, all the opponents of Israel, might unthinkingly bite on just this very bait. And, on the other hand, would it be possible with the most refined rigidity to devise a more dangerous bait, to devise something which would have been approached and seductively, intoxicating, aesthetic, aestheticizing, 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 and corrupting power of the symbol of the Holy Cross. That horrific paradox of the crucified God, that mystery of an considerably ultimate, most extreme cruelty and crucifixion undertaken for the salvage of mankind. Is it certain at least that sub hoc single Israel's revenge and transvaluation of all values has so far continued to triumph over other ideas, over all nobler ideas? So that was a little read. That was actually like almost a whole page. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'm not joking. This right now is me trying really hard to sound like I normally do. It's impossible, you know. It's just your mouth. It's just, it doesn't work like that. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I kind of sound like that guy in Princess Bride. You know, the marriage, all sacred wives. I think I can actually do that pretty well. It's weird. Or it's the best it's alone. Adrian! Ah! I don't know. I just bored and I thought of this. But anyways, guys, have a good one. It's me trying to smile with my lips. I'm seriously trying. I'm seriously trying to smile with both. Like, it's weird. Don't get cavities. It's not fun.